Right, so I'm going to get just have some breakfast there. It's now time to batter on and get up to the Three Brothers, which is via Traquair. Seems a really weird dog leg this. Send you all the way up to Traquair, to come all the way back down again. That's what it is. I'll just crack on, see how far we go, but we should get there. 4 kilometres an hour, gives us time to get there before it gets dark, hopefully. That's just come out that wood from the way over that side there, came down, and you come up there. I think the elevation climb is about 300 odd metres, and I think the path, still see markers, is all the way up there, over, up and then down again into Traquair, well, into the outskirts of Traquair. We'll actually go round it, or round and back down again, which I think, yeah, I can just see the glen over that side. It's probably where we're going to go up tonight. Don't think we're going to get to the Standing Stones tonight, the Three Brothers, but we'll just keep pushing as best we can. If the torches come out, the torches come out. If it's a track, fair enough. If it's path like this, no. We'll find somewhere to pitch up, just pitch up and then skedaddle.
Sorry, taking pictures again.
Yeah.
But it's an importance when the view is
You
like
do
that.
know we could have done this twice if I had to keep stop taking pictures.
Oh, shut up moaning at me. Oh.
Maybe 3 times. Yeah, so down to Traquair. Don't go into it, hang a right, which is a shame because Traquair House is quite nice, but I'll probably shut this time of year. Hang a right for there, and I think it's another 10 k's to the Three Brothers, which is over in that direction. Yeah, but if we don't make it, we don't make it. We'll just stop and then get up early tomorrow, but tomorrow is to be the worst weather, so we'll just wait and see. As long as we can get to Gala Shields and get into some cover, we'll be happy, and then we'll take it for there. Yeah, wind starting to pick up. I think this is the bit for tomorrow, which is going to be quite tasty, let's just call it that. Yeah, but it's definitely been a wee pick up in the wind. So keep battering on to Traquair and then see how far we can go before it gets dark.
I'm broken. I'm tired. My arms hurt. My legs hurt. It's called digging deep. We've got 4k to go before we pitch up for the night, and I am going to sleep.
Morning. Another wet one yesterday, and it's like another wet one today. So we're about a few miles outside Sanka, and about 4k's away from where our stop off point at the Three Brothers were yesterday. Didn't quite make it, just got too dark again and we're falling all over the path. So I decided to give it a wee stop and stay there. The rain this morning has been slightly torrential again. The but there has to be some patches like now where it hasn't to rain. So we're going to push on up to Three Brothers and then rounding down the 10k's into Galashiels and then get something to eat there, and then it's a straight foot slog up to Lauder, which I'm told, and I've checked online, that the chip shop's open to 8 o'clock, so that's an incentive. Right there in front of us we have a sculpture which is a conservation project. Basically to cut it down, make it lower so that it makes fresh heather grow for the black grouse to feed on. So that's why that's there. Yeah, weather's not changing at all. Yeah, it looks like the high winds are coming in that was promised us. So hopefully these woods we're going to be going through will protect us slightly. I'm hoping. Yeah, it has. Okay, that's it. It looks quite clear out there. So I'm thinking the Three Brothers is not over this one, not over that one, might be the one the far distance there, or it might be behind that one there, not too sure. But still another good 3k's to go to get to there. Yeah, hopefully the weather clears up a wee bit and then we can get a wee bit of speed on there. So up there, there's the Three Brothers. Right, so this is at the Three Brothers. 1, 2, 3, and Sandra eating a banana. Oh my god. Right, so we've got to get to way down there, up round here, and then down through Galashiels at some point, and then I believe that's the hills over at Lauder, way in the far distance. You just see them sort of protruding out. Yeah, the weather's turned again on us, so we're just going to get a quick bite to eat. As you can see, Sandra's had a banana, and then we're going to push on. Yeah, it's not looking great. But these things are sent to try us, isn't it, Sand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Oh, not a Kit Kat.
I love a Kit Kat.
No, no idea.
My favourite Kit Kat.
Right, so we'll check in later on. Right, oh dear. We've come over the back of there, round, and then down there, across to here, across the river. Now we're heading up. So we're about a mile for Galashiels. I think we're going to stop and get something to eat and then push on as quick as we can in this weather to Lauder, if you want to call it that, up to the Lauder. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but there might be some wee huts we can rent out Might give that a wee look when I'm in Galashiels, see if it's there. We're renting them out for a roof over our head tonight, because we are soaked. It's just been non-stop, this drizzle, all the time. And there she goes. Bless her, not one peep out of her, not a single moan, nothing. She was tired yesterday, she did say she was feeling really tired yesterday. But today, yeah, she just cracked on as normal. Up bright as a button, making a cup of tea, and away she went. Take a stab on where the pub is. There. Down there. Right, we can crack on to old Galashiels.
Good evening.
Good evening. That's the moon. Oh, look at the moon.
Still got me out walking.
Yeah, we're still going. No many places to camp. So you've got to be very careful in Scotland, even though you're allowed to camp anywhere you want.
Technically.
While
It's not
camping. So
technically.
this at Lowther, where the castle is, everything's it's locked up. We literally walked down the path and someone came out behind us with a torch. Yeah, a bit protective. So we're pushing on a wee, up to a wee bit of wood up there at the other side of the castle, and hopefully get pitched up there for the night.
Yeah, let's hope it's sooner than later. I always love setting up a tent in the dark.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's freaky, isn't it?
It's always fun.
It's always fun.
Oh,
Morning. Right, we've just pushed up through Lowther, and we're heading on to day 10, which is quite a short day, only 18 kilometres up to the reservoir. We'll stop there for tonight. However, someone has just informed me that why don't we walk a wee bit further?
weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
If I'm not tired
And there's a pub.
and I'm fed,
Yeah,
then we'll walk on.
if we can walk a wee bit further, we will. Yeah, day 10. Day 10? Is it day 10?
Yes.
So we've got tomorrow and the next day and we're finished. So we're 2 days to go after this.
So that means we're over 3/4 of the way there. Yay!
Yeah, looks like 3/4 of the way. Yeah, and it's really nice that,
Look at all these.
yeah,
They're
pheasants
literally
everywhere.
Lots and lots of pheasants.
Yeah,
There must have been about 10.
yeah, there's a funny thing up there, we're not too sure what it is yet.
But we've taken our waterproofs off, so that's just cursed it.
Yeah, we have. Right, so we'll check in when we have a wee spotty breakfast. Chicken curry.
Coffee.
Pasta bolognese. Apparently it's an old stonebreaker. They run by steam back in the day. So we find ourselves taking a detour that is signposted because of forestry works, isn't it? So you walk around this detour, then you hit someone's, it looks like, yeah, it is their property, and the track goes all the way through, but he's got a big sign saying
That's like 100 yards.
100 yards, yeah. And he's got 3 signs. 1, CCTV in operation. 2, my dog's bite, you've been warned. And straight underneath it, no entry. Bit bizarre, eh?
Very welcoming.
Yeah, very welcoming. We don't do that sort of thing in Scotland. I mean, it's obviously the trees are getting taken down. I don't want people walking through there. Diversion, I'd say, isn't really well signposted. So that's as we're now coming back on to what we think the diversion was, back onto the Southern Upland Way. But it's pretty bleak up here. Another what? One farm? Sorry? Oh, the peat, yeah. I don't know if it's picking it up, but that, where the sun is coming round in the south there. Amazing.
Okay, so there's a little ammo tin up here.
What's in it?
Mixed nuts anyway. And what have we got here? Some dog biscuits, some chewing gum, a whole bag of nothing, which we'll get rid of. Oh!
Signing in, booking a pen.
Little fan?
Yeah, if you because that's a bit warm in it.
Absolute twaddle. And a book.
No pen.
With a couple of pens.
Right, it's about 3 o'clock. We should be pitching up here somewhere, but we've decided just to push on a few more Ks into tomorrow's, because we've got so many connections to make from Coburn's Path to get the bus from there and all the way around to Edinburgh, Glasgow, Stranraer, get the car and then get back down to Moffat to get our stuff. Yeah, if we take away a couple of about 4 or 5 Ks tonight, then it should be more beneficial that we get up, not tomorrow morning, the day after, get to Coburn's Path and get all our adjoining movements after that. Yeah, you can tell we're getting into the sort of lowlands now. Weather's changed quite a bit, it's not as nippy, it's actually quite mild, to be fair. Yeah, not far to go, and then we'll be pitching up again for the night.
Morning campers. Yes, we did pitch in a playground last night.
Right, I'll say all that stuff again that I've just said, because this thing's steamed up again. Yeah, mag mod, don't have it guys. Filters, don't have it. In fact, I'm really going off the GoPro altogether since it's wiped out one card already that's got some of the best footage we had. We're hopefully going to try our best to try and recover it. Yeah, the SanDisk has got recovery software, but it can't even read the card because of the weather we were in, because I had the mag mod on, and the mag mod, even though it does seal up at one end, the water can get through the mic obviously, I thought, well, that's what we think it is, and it sort of shorted the card, which is gutting, because it like 3-4 days of footage, didn't it? But again, that's my fault. We were changing them every couple of days, but the weather sort of caught up with us. Anyway, we've just left for Marcus. Long for Marcus. Long for Magus. Marcus, is it? Or Magus? Long for Marcus. That's it. Long for Marcus. Yeah, little town, a little hamlet even, wasn't even a town. Yeah, we met a lady last night. She was telling us all about the place and what happened. I answered the question to why all the fellings happen of all the trees in the area. It's simply because Storm Arwen trashed the place last year, yeah, this time last year, and they're still recovering, and it was decided, instead of just taking away the woodland that was damaged, they're taking all the woodland away in that area, specific area, and then replanting, which is a fair enough point. They were telling us, what else did they tell us? They were out for 6 days. They've got a food bank back there in the village because they were cut off for so long. As a result of, yeah, they've got a food bank there. Many of the people who live here are elderly, quite old, and they're sort of worrying about what the next winters bring them, to be fair. So they've started a little community fund thing where they're going to build like what the Americans would call a storm shelter, where it has a generator, an emergency generator, and a place where people can go to feel safe. So that's not bad. It sort of keeps the community together. It is a tiny little place. The school that was there shut, what, 20 years ago?
20 years ago, she said, yeah.
Yeah, and the shop shut. It never recovered from COVID. Yeah, out on the pub, yeah, all shut down, never recovered. Didn't make it. So, yeah, a little bit of a microcosmic effect of the last 2 years on the world there in one little village. But you can see that's happening all over the country at the minute with the times that we're in. So we've got about 5 k's to go to a place called Abbey St Bathans. Looks big, but doesn't look big enough to have a shop or anything like that. But again, the man up there has been kind to us today, so we're just going to keep cracking on. We might actually get to Coburn's Path today, the speed we're going at. We've done about 3 miles in about an hour and 15 minutes. So what time do we leave it? We left at 7, 8 o'clock. It's 9:15, 9:30, about an hour and a half. Yeah. We still average about 4 kilometres an hour at the best of times. But yeah, if we keep pushing on, we'll maybe get there today. Don't think we can get to Edinburgh and all the rest of it and do the loop round and get the car, so we're not really worried about that. But if we get there today, we can get up in the morning, get really sorted out and get some nice to eat before we go, and then start that long trek back to Stranraer. Place called Abbey St Bathans.
We were hoping for an abbey.
Well, it said there's a ruin there. It's weird. We're actually looking for any signs of a shop or anything like that.
There's a ball.
Oh, it tells you there. You're here. There's a map. It's not telephone boxes anymore, it's defibrillators. You're here, Abbey Farmhouse, Farm, Southwest Library. To Coburn's Path. Right across there and that way, yeah. Oh well.
So
definitely no shop.
no. So I'm guessing straight through.
Straight down there, yeah. really weird though. We'll come up here, we're getting close to the A1, and when the wind changes you can hear the traffic. That's how close we are. Not far at all. Well, we are now, yeah. And there it is, a very unassuming end, Coburn's Path into the southern Upland Way. Oh.
So we've done it.
That's it.
That's it, done.
Done.
East to west.
East to west from
Port Patrick
to
Coburn's
Coburn's
Path.
Path. We're absolutely knackered because we pushed it a wee bit there. That last wee bit was
It was hell.
the coastal path bit. It's your typical coastal path in winter. It is so slippy. It's not nice. Wasn't nice. So we're going to go and find a pub now. After this one.
And a bag of chips.
And a bag of chips, one of the two. So we'll check in tomorrow when we're leaving. We're going to go back and check if we've had any more sponsors, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, thanks to everybody
Who has followed us.
yes, and given us words of encouragement and support,
Yeah, the morale boost has been helpful, hasn't it?
and all those who have donated. That has been,
Most importantly.
yeah, that's most importantly. We are doing this for charity. Let's not lose sight of that.
Yeah, but my feet hurt now. We need to go to the pub, so.
We know, right? So
Bye.
we're going to the pub. Bye. Morning. Morning. Right guys, we've just decided to come back to Dare Reservoir as our, that's to sum up our little Southern Upland Way adventure. Well, we're trying to write notes on the way down in the car about what we experienced. It was just a mishmash, innit?
Yeah, absolutely mishmash.
It's just absolute mishmash. Obviously one of the biggest challenges we had was doing it in November, because it rains a lot apparently in November. Nobody told me, but it does. The actual...
I don't know what you thought you would expect.
I know, it's got to be wet, wasn't it?
I forgot we mentioned, said, can you do it about a week in the year?
Yeah, we'll pick a bit of it. Right, so it was twofold. We planned to do this, but we were going to do it for charity. And the charity that we chose to do it for was Shelter. Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile charity because we do know people who have used the charity. A lot of charities, they go unsung, you don't hear about them. But we do know people who have had to reach out to Shelter to get help with housing and issues with housing, etc.
More than you realise.
It's more than you realise, yeah.
So many people have come up to us individually and sort of said,
yeah.
oh, I'm supporting you for this one because...
Yeah, because they've had it, yeah, they've had the use of. Anyway, so we decided to roll it up with this, our time off that we get. Our time off that me and Sandy get is very rare and very few and far between, innit? So we seem to get the time off. It's always this couple of weeks, this time of year. We try to go up to Scotland and get away. But we wanted to do something different, a bit of a challenge. 214 mile was a bit of a challenge. We did it, and we did it in 11 days.
11 days.
11 days, yeah. 11 days. Had its own challenges, yeah, definitely. Being wet was probably the biggest thing we had to tackle, wasn't it?
I'm never going to get over the wet socks and the wet pants
And the wet
trousers and
everything.
the sopping shoes. I'm never going to get over
Yeah.
that.
It's just yucky all the time, innit?
Yeah.
You've had it. It doesn't matter what dry bag. You can go out and spend 45 quid on big fancy dry bags and stuff like that. No,
Everything.
they're getting wet. And there's
Everything.
absolutely nothing you can do about it. Your bag and everything when it gets wet puts about about 2 kilograms, it felt like on my bag. I noticed once I dried it all out how light my bag felt from when it was wet. It was horrendous. But yeah, but it's just, for us it was living for, I think it was 7 days straight, wasn't it? 7 days straight, wet kit on and off, on and off, on and off, and then walking, pushing those 20 miles every day. Now, to compare walks or trails or ways and stuff like that, it'd be quite harsh to compare this to any other walk we've done.
Yeah, it's a bizarre one, isn't
It's-
it? We've
yeah.
decided it's kind of lots of trails mashed into.
It wants to be something. It really wants to be a big, in your face, this is Scotland sort of trail. And trust me, there is areas like that in there.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you go up to some of the areas and yeah, it's cracking, absolutely cracking. You're like, I'm in the Highlands here. Oh, look at this, look at that river, look at that waterfall. It's all there. It's all in one little bag. It's all. Yeah, so the walk itself, the walk, yeah.
Physically demanding.
Sort of, yeah, it's physically I'd put it up a bit
Mental endurance.
I think the mental endurance was because of the distance.
The distance in the wet.
The 20 miles and you're slogging it down past. Now, the thing, Cape Wrath Trail, you have the Cape Wrath Ultra. You do have a Southern Upland Way Ultra. So it's a recognised trail, it's a recognised marked trail. But when you walk it and you look at the map and you look at the legs, you go, hold on a minute. We've just dog-legged all the way up and all the way back down again. And you're like, why?
Why have I just gone that way?
Why we went that way? And I thought, right, oh, there must be something up here to see.
Nothing.
Nothing. No, there was nothing there. So I suppose that sort of aspect of it, it kind of let it settle down a wee bit.
Some areas were.
We don't know. We were trying to get our heads around it. We've googled quite a wee bit and we thought, well, hold on, maybe it's just because landowners, farmers, it's part of an old existing trail. I mean, sometimes you're skirting across the Southern Upland Way, sometimes you're on the Reaver Trail. You know, they're one of the same sort of thing.
Let's wipe that, look at that, it's you can't see. Oh,
No, it's inside there.
Is it in? Okay.
That's one that's wet. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we've got. Yeah. So we're sitting here in the GoPro, and the front screen, you can hardly see us in it, but it's not actually. It's moisture gets everywhere, guy. Moisture. That's the word.
Moisture.
That's the word I was looking for. Right. So yeah. So it doesn't matter what bags you've got, how good they are, how much you paid for them, how you've wrapped everything up. The moisture,
it's gonna get in everywhere.
It's going to get everywhere.
It's gonna get in.
We didn't have one bit of electronic equipment that didn't get hammered. I think the phones were about the best.
Actually, to be fair, my phone was pretty good.
Yeah, the phones were really, yeah, they were,
impressed with my
they were
phone.
really, really good, the phones. So they, technology-wise, they came out well. Kit-wise, no complaints.
No, not really. Not really.
Not really. Tent was bob on, as per normal. Backpacks were really good.
Oh, the covers were a bit.
Oh, right.
Poorly.
We need a solution to covers.
Covers.
Every time we use
If anyone
covers.
could suggest a
Yeah,
solution
what's
to
what's
backpack covers, we're still trying to find it. The ones that come with it don't work.
No.
They were flying off.
Yeah, and we did look at it. We were a wee bit silly, didn't we? We did look at it, and they were like 50 quid they were wanting for a cover, and I thought, ooh, I'll just go with what I've got. But again, sort of contradictory.
I think I'm going to be chatting up Grandma.
Yeah, get Grandma
To design.
stitch you a Gore-Tex one. That'd be quite good.
Out of an old tent, I'm sure we can do
Yeah,
that.
we could do something like that. But yeah, they offered little to no protection. And it was just, again, the moisture, the rain, and the continual rain that came down. Yeah, I mean, oh God, I'm trying to think. What was the best parts? Galloway Forest.
Oh, I love Galloway Forest. Waterfalls.
Waterfalls, going through all that. It was like hundreds of years old woods, wasn't it?
Proper
woods.
Scottish woods,
Yeah,
weren't they?
oh, it was beautiful. I'm just thinking that you've got the old pine cone, the little bits that come out the pine cone leaves, and the pines, isn't it? It's
Pine needles.
Big pine needles of pure, like rusty coloured brown. And you're walking through these woods and you can look up and it's almost as if they're touching. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Near the White Lagoon and stuff like that, up for Glen Trool and stuff. Oh, that was just...
That was amazing.
It was beautiful. It was really nice, really nice. A bit of a climb, but the waterfalls and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I mean, great challenge. 214 miles in 11 days.
Did I smile the whole time?
You
Yes, sir.
smiled all the time. I don't want to put any negative on it because we did really enjoy ourselves. But it's what you bring. It's just some days
Hard.
was a slog.
Oh, especially when you get to the last 4K.
Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Last 4K.
4K. Port Patrick.
It was 4K.
No, it never was 4K. Port Patrick was the nicest day we had. One at the last day. Hence we managed to do the last two bits. Abbey something or other one. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the name up underneath there. But we went from there and it was like, it kept saying 8 miles, didn't it?
The sign
kept saying 8 miles. I'm going, hold on a minute, we're going round circles.
This is not 8 miles.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're quite happy. We got a lot out of our equipment. It was the longest we probably went soaking wet and covering that mile.
It's the longest I've ever walked.
Yeah, it is.
That's the longest I've
longest
ever
Sandy's ever walked. Jeez, oh yeah.
Continuously,
yeah. Things that we found that was really lovely on it was places like Moffat, Galashiels, Sanka. They were all nice people when you met them. Now we got a few people sponsoring us. You did, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Someone was clever enough to bring a little QR code with her Just Giving page on it. I didn't. And people quite yeah, amazing. And how nice were they?
Oh, they were so lovely.
That was. I'm going to make a statement here.
One couple offered us to sleep on their couch.
Again. How many times has that happened?
No, we can't do that. No. It's for charity. We've got to do this properly.
Got to do it properly, yeah. But it's like, you can just leave the tent out the back. We've got they had one couch, one of you can sleep on the floor. And then they donated 50 quid.
Unbelievable. That was Margaret and Tom, wasn't it?
Margaret and Tom, yeah.
Salmon.
Brilliant. Winner in all this, believe it or not, I think, is the Scottish people again. Have this generosity about them, don't they?
Nothing's too much.
Nothing's too much.
It's not fake. It's almost like they're kind of...
Very genuine.
It's almost like they're acting, but they're not.
No,
and it is genuine what they're like.
And it's lovely. Yeah, it is lovely.
And it's a fantastic quality.
Yeah, it is amazing. And everybody was, oh my God, look at these. Can you come and sit down, take your jacket off, get your heat now. There's a heater down there if you want.
Is there anything you want?
Yeah.
Is there any, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you, yeah.
What is it you need? Do you need a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Do you need a cup of tea? Yeah. Do you need to warm your boots?
Yeah.
It was like, no, we're fine. We need to get on now.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But yeah, well done, Scotland. Well done, Scotland. Yeah, people could take a lot for people up in Scotland who welcome you in such a way. Yeah, probably when the minute we leave, they're gone, look at those idiots, but never mind. Right, so enough about that. Now the weather's clearing up a wee bit there, and it stopped raining. Yeah, so the walk itself, loved it. We did love it. It was great. It was great to get away, great to bimble about, great to be soaking wet for days on end.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun.
The challenge was this. The challenge was the distance and the weather.
See how much you could break me.
Yeah, break you. No, it's revenge.
Not even a little bit.
Not in a little bit, no.
No.
No, not at all. No, wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, so I can see why we discussed this, didn't we, about YouTube? Why there wasn't a lot of videos about the Southern Upland Way. It's a hodgepodge. Hodgepodge? What's it? Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge. Yeah. It's a great...
It's one to be done in sections.
Yeah. The sections I would miss. If you said to me, would you do it again? Yeah, I'd do it, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? Because I was looking at reeds and bracken for... No, bracken.
Reeds and... Yeah. It was just rubbish.
You're just going, my God, how long does this go? Yeah, and there was a couple of trick areas that I don't fathom out. There've been route changes there.
Senseless though.
Senseless ones.
It's almost like it's been changed for a reason, but not put back.
Yeah, not put back. But there's like you walk through where they're knocking the trees down. You have to go round, and then you have to go through farmland or through the front of a farm, and there's quite clearly signs saying no entry. And you're looking about going, well, where can I go? Where can I go? Sort of thing. And then really horrible signs like, the dog will bite, you've been warned.
Thanks for that.
Hey, that's welcome.
And where am I supposed to go now? Because there's no other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Go with it then.
Go with it, yeah. Just no, we went straight through it. We took a chance. Sorry. Yeah, but just great experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Sandy proved time and time again that her backpack is the TARDIS. I have never seen so many packs of biscuits indiscriminately appearing out of that backpack. I'm pretty sure you had a sleeping bag and biscuits in there. That's all it was.
Complaining.
No, I wasn't complaining. It was brilliant.
I am going to do a kit list of
yeah,
everything
which will
I'll take.
contain Belvita biscuits,
Yes.
Belvita biscuits, and was it Garibaldi type things on it? It's amazing, brilliant. Yeah, we'll do a wee wash up on the kit list. Sandra will do one for ladies and stuff like that later on. Right, so we've enjoyed.
We have enjoyed it.
We have enjoyed it. It's been great. It's been challenging at times, but we overcame it.
We've overcome it. As soon as I've gone into realisation, everything's dried.
Everyone, yeah, and civilization, everyone's just dry. You get a headache now. We're starting to feel a bit lousy, feeling a bit rough. Yeah, it's all just kicking in. So we're going to make our way back to Sunny Pool now. Yeah, that's us all done, all dusted. Yes, if you have a chance to walk some of the Southern Upland Way,
do it.
Do it. If you want the challenge of going from one coast to the other,
do it.
Yeah, do it. I'm not going to say not do it, because
just take another map with you.
Yeah, take another map with you and study it closely. Yeah, but yeah, it was absolutely fantastic time. We loved it. So we'll be heading off, and watch out for our next video, because we're going to do something.
Are we?
Different. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Something arrived in the post
just before we left.
Gonna love it. Gonna love it. So yeah, we'll keep you up to date with these videos. Well, we're gonna. I'm talking in the past tense here. So I hope you enjoy these videos.
Because I haven't even been loaded or even edited.
I haven't even done it. Yeah, one of the biggest things we're dreading is one of the cards when we got caught in the downpour. We've got the downpour when we got caught in the really bad weather. We've got that in the phones. But it smashed this thing to bits. It's not recovered. I'm looking at a screen right now. It's just all steamed up, and that's in a GoPro Hero 9, which shouldn't steam up. Yeah. Right. Take care, everybody, and we'll speak to you all again soon.
Bye.
Bye.